light source close to the object versus compared to a light source that's thousands of miles away. Would the closer light source make the shadows go out or make it go in? Out. Correct. So it's not possible that it was a closer light source because a closer light source would not make the shadows converge.
Well, I've done a bit of cinematography, and I say that the picture that they claim was on the moon was taken with an electrical light. And Steve, who believes we went to the moon last time, duplicated the shadows with two electrical lights. That's how it was taken, and that's how Steve duplicated it. Now let's forget our opinion.
I think the shadow would be smart. I think this is the worst piece of evidence because I think this is easily blown out of the water.
Wow. I disagree. Let's look at what the smartest AI in the world thinks
About the shadows?
Well, about the pictures. He said every Apollo picture the AI was zooming into said that they had fake backdrops. Well, there you go. This B-27, where Putin was at this conference, the AI conference 2 years ago in Moscow. They were allowed to play with this AI that's not available to the public. 10 AIs strung together. And it said the Apollo pictures were fake. So either Google's $1 billion 10-year investment produced a stupid AI, or the pictures are fake.
Now, can we use the AI ourselves and ask it to get the answer?
That's not available to the public. It was available at this conference.
How long
Look at the clip.
Okay, well, let's watch the clip.
Watch clip 27.
How long ago was it?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, so 2023.
Почти все объекты поехать настоящими. Вот фотография, когда на фото и особенно по смысловой. Это точно кажется настоящим. Потому что
Absolutely no bias. Surprising, but it does believe so. The neural network has analyzed a lot of data, including light and dark contrast, etc. And then it believes the photo is synthetic.
And it can very interesting. It compared the photos to the Chinese landers that landed in 2018. And it was fed pictures of them, of the lunar surface. It said they were real.
Where did you get this video?
I don't remember where it came from, but I got it off the internet about 2 years ago.
Look, what you're saying is compelling to me, but when you're bringing hardcore evidence like this to prove something so incredible, you have to have a little bit more than just a video with no source.
Well, actually, he got it inverted. He's the one who claims on the moon where only people with top secret clearance are there, where there's no independent press coverage, and we have to trust the federal government. What happened on the moon? That's the preposterous claim.
I understand
that needs to be made.
Correct. Yes, I would agree with you there as well. But what I'm trying to say is, in order for me to believe you, I can't just watch clips that you don't have the source for, and that we also can't corroborate ourselves with.
You didn't recognize me there.
But we don't know what he was looking at. We couldn't see the screen, and we don't know. We have no access to it. This is you in your movie taking a clip and putting captions on it and saying that it was him looking at a neural AI. I can't understand Russian. I don't even know that those captions are real, right? So there has to be a little bit more source evidence to corroborate what you're saying.
Right? And come on, the video speaks for itself. Look, you're gonna like this. And this is pretty much the last clip, except for one at the very end. Clip 28 is Dan Rather describing, and you'll see the relevance, the Kennedy assassination. They refused to show the Zapruder film. They said, trust us. We'll describe it for you. So you're going to hear Dan Rather's description, where he says the third and fatal shot, Kennedy's head goes violently forward. That way Oswald can do it because he was supposed to be behind him. And at that exact moment, his head actually goes backwards, indicating the bullet traveling at 2,000 miles an hour, which causes the force of the head to move, was actually in the front. My point is, the most important event before the moon landing was the Kennedy assassination, and we're going to show an example where the evening news said the exact opposite of the truth. Go ahead and play it.
Yes.
In the next instant, what this time is Kennedy apparently looking on. A second shot, third total shot. get the president's head. He's in control.
So Dan Rather just
Make a note to make sure we cut that out because we can't show that on the bar.
or you can possibly show it on the white shot. If we show it on a screen.
Yeah, can't risk a shot.
So basically, I have it on my channel without a problem. They just monetize that segment or whatever. But there you go. Dan Rather.
Yeah, we know that the media, the government,
He said the exact opposite of the truth. So the point is, if they're willing to kill their own president, they're not going to have a problem taking the video image on the men where there's nobody there and no reporters there.
I am 100% agree with you on that.
Okay. Well,
Let's talk about. I'm curious about the post-flight press conference. It seems like in that first press conference after Apollo 11 with Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, they seem very cold. They seem, their demeanor seems very grim. Not what I would imagine astronauts that just walked on the moon for the first time in the history of the world. What do you make of that, Charles?
I don't know which one you're talking about, but they finished press conference. Well, they landed. I don't know whether we're still in quarantine or not. We're talking about quarantine.
It was after the quarantine when they went in front of the media. Do you remember the date of that press conference?
I think it was in August, like August 23rd, 1969, something around there. And everybody is astonished. To me, the window shot this one proves they didn't go to the moon, but other people are convinced by their expressions that they look like they're at their mother's funeral instead of the winning locker room with the super because they're lying and don't want to lie. You also see they have two teleprompters kind of hidden in their desk to prompt them what it was like to walk on the moon for the first time, even though they're the only ones in the world who should know that.
What sort of psychological, is there any sort of psychological effect that you could use to describe why their demeanor would be like this, why they wouldn't be more elated or more exuberant to describe what they just went through? Because a lot of people, this is one of the main reasons people who question the moon landing, this is one of the main pieces of evidence they use. They say that these guys look like they just got brainwashed or something, or that they were just told to lie about something. But is there any sort of because people, the astronauts have described particularly this effect of coming back to Earth from outer space and seeing the Earth. There's this overview effect that happens where it kind of crosses some wires psychologically, where when you get back to Earth, it's almost like nothing will ever meet the level of intensity and excitement as walking on the moon. And maybe that could explain some of the reasons why all the astronauts, their lives just went into a downward spiral when they got home. They became alcoholics, they divorced their wives. What do you make of that?
I think it's hard to say. People had different reasons for leaving their wives, and one of the Buzz was sort of an alcoholic, and when he left the space program, he was he went into I'd call it a downward spiral. He'd been at the top of the class for importance, and then he got out, and then he went to ended up as commander of the test pilot school as a colonel. That was still on active duty, and then he was very upset. I think because he never did make general until recently. He was made general, and I think Air Force finally rewarded him for that. If I'm saying this correctly. Anyway, some people had different promotions of, my flight, though I was number 10 on the moon. wife. I was really exuberant. Even when we got back, it was just, I was at number 10 on the moon, and it was the most incredible experience to see the moon and to drive the rover, but ride the rover and see, picking up rocks and seeing the beauty of the moon. It was thrilling and exciting, and we didn't want to come back, and it was so much fun. And they said, "Get back in, you guys. It's time to come home." So we got back inside.
Do you recall any similar feeling? What was your state? Were you in a different state of mind when you got back to Earth for a while? Were there any sort of lingering psychological effects that may have affected you at all?
I think it was just excitement. I'm older. I mean, when I got back, I had the same feelings that I've been to the moon. And it was a thrilling experience. I love to talk about it. It was not life-changing, but it was a tremendous experience of being selected to be a moon. And we just put ourselves into it for 2 years. John and I trained. We were back up on 13. And then we helped them return. And then after that, it was 2 years later that we finally flew. And so it was a long time to get focused on that. And this is going to happen sooner or later. And sooner or later, 2 years later, we landed. It was an exhilarating experience. And also, we don't want to come back. It was one of the, look at that rock over there, John. John, look at the way you were just excitement the whole time. And yet it was, he had a job to do, so he had to follow the flight plan, if you will. And when finally you got outside, and not outside, but your time to come back in, you didn't want to come back in. Oh, give me 2 more minutes, guys, or something like that. But the mission control was very adamant. You got this level of oxygen and water remaining. Get back inside. So we got back inside.
So the objectives and the tasks that you guys had to accomplish when you were outside of the moon sort of overpowered you didn't get any sort of moment to reflect and internalize what was happening right then and there, to sit back and just take in the awe of being 240,000 miles away.
We were too busy for that. Too busy. Later on, looking back at it, man, it was a tremendous experience. We wanted to stay longer. We wanted another 2 hours on the moon or whatever it was. They said, "Get back inside, guys. Time to come home." And we were late landing because of a problem with the command module. And
why was it that Neil only ever did one? He did 2 talks in his entire life.
He was one of the shyest guys I've ever met. And he was never, look at me, I'm the big Neil Armstrong. He was shy and reserved and never took credit.
One of the last things he said about traveling to the moon was perhaps someday the children of the world will be able to remove one of Truth's protective layers. The people I interviewed about him said he was the opposite of shy until he returned from the moon. His personality changed dramatically. He was the life of the party. He played the piano. He was the center of attention at all parties before the moon mission. Then afterwards, something in him changed. He refused to give interviews unless the president asked him to. And the last time one did, Clinton, it's a Clinton movie that Sprout.com on the homepage. He says perhaps someday, to the children touring the White House, you'll be able to remove Trump's protective layers. And that's what we're trying to do today.
Did you notice that at all? His personality changed before and after?
He got shyer. I always think that he didn't want to take any credit for this. You know, he happened to be first on the moon. But anybody could have been first on the moon. Excellent. And he was just scheduled to be on Apollo 11. And so that put him first on the moon. Buzz Aldrin wanted to swap places with him, so Buzz was the first on the moon.
Oh, really?
But he didn't do it. The hatch, it was on the left side, and the hatch was underneath the computer, the instrument panel in the center, and the hatch opened towards the module. So the guy on that left side had to get out first.
That was it.
Just the way the hatch swung open. Wow.
Yeah, you would just think being the first man to walk on the moon, you would almost be pushed more into the public spotlight, you know?
Because it was shy. It really was.
After he returned, he became shy, right?
After what?
After he returned, people interviewed said he was opposite. Very inappropriate person. The life of the party. He played the piano, everyone surrounded him at all parties.
I never remember him like that.
No. Did you spend a lot of time with him?
Apollo 9, no, not 9, 10, 11. Okay, so those crews, and then I was back up on 13, and then flew on 16. So I got to know him, and Buzz was a different drum. I thought Neil was very shy, but very competent. He had a tremendous background in test pilot experience when he was at Edwards Air Force Base. And he was just really shy. But he was an all-shucks kind of guy.
Do you think it's possible that the federal government or NASA would have, in preparation to going to the moon, in case something went wrong with like the cameras or the film or something like that, or maybe even like a catastrophic failure and you guys weren't able to make it, do you think there's any possibility that they would have shot some sort of footage on Earth to basically show the public, to boost public confidence and to prove, to show the world that we did go to the moon, even though we did go and we didn't have the actual evidence to show? Maybe it might be better to have a backup plan as far as the footage goes, because maybe the film wouldn't survive going through the radiation, or there would be some sort of a problem with the cameras or something like that.
There was never any discussion like that. The astronaut that she's part of, sure, it's not part of the astronaut,
sure. But do you think outside of your personal experience being an astronaut with the astronauts, obviously the astronauts were their number one objective was not media and documentation. But outside of that, do you think there's any shred of possibility that there would have been a backup plan as far as getting some footage on Earth?
No, that never entered anybody's mind that I know of. I was involved in Apollo 10, the support crew, back up on Apollo 13, and flew on 16. And it was never any discussion of, well, let's fake this. Whatever happened, we're going to fake the landing. That discussion was never had.
Let me ask you a question about that. Let's say, in your great mind and moment, if I'm right, just saying, we're in a different world where the federal government did fake the moon landing for military reasons or whatever. What do you think those reasons would have been?
I can't imagine doing that except for prestige. Same face. Let me put it that way.
Because Kennedy said they'd go before the end of the decade.
Yeah. And we made it.
With all the evidence, with all the stuff that Bart's presented to us today, the footage and the interviews of Von Braun and all the other stuff, can you put yourself in somebody's shoes? Could you put yourself in Bart's shoes or a dum-dum like me in my shoes who wasn't there, not an astronaut? I have no experience flying any type of aircraft, being presented with some of the stuff that Bart's showing and say, oh, maybe this was faked. Maybe this was because it was done in the Cold War. The government was constantly lying during the Cold War, faking pretexts to get into war, doing mind control experiments. Like, yeah, there might be a possibility that this was faked if you're not yourself, if you're me or if you're Bart.
You believe anything you want. If you think it was fake, you think it was fake, then you can show the evidence of what faked.
Well, about that, there's an interesting scripture in Joshua. God told Israel not to make a peace treaty with any of the nations surrounding Israel. And the one that neighbored them knew that. It says when the inhabitants of Gibeon heard that Joshua, what he had done to Jericho and Ai, they worked craftily and went and pretended to be ambassadors from a faraway land. They took all the cities on the village and packed the sandals on their feet. They even brought bread and so they provided fake evidence, didn't they? Nothing's new under the sun. Jesus also said, they come in sheep's clothing, but it's and so, just because someone claims to be a Christian doesn't mean that they are. Jesus said to the lost people of Israel. So everything he said was to the church that he came. And to those people, he said, wide is the gate to the believers of the church. And wide is it to destruction. Most believers don't make it.
Bitch, I never figured this
The
could be.
life is narrow. If you find it. And I know that when I was baptized based on Acts chapter 2, which says, repent and be baptized. One of the people who was killed that was not shown was James Irwin. James Irwin contacted the leading investigator, Bill Casey. He was before me. Tracked him down after Bill Casey went on Oprah and said the moon landings are fake. James Irwin, Apollo 15 astronaut, contacted him. And he said he had become a born-again Christian, and they needed to talk about the book he wrote about not going to the moon. He said, I'm concerned for my safety. Please call me at this number 3 days from now. And on that day, James Irwin had a fatal heart attack. So to be truly converted, you have to confess your sin. If you've been lying your whole life about the moon landing, you have to tell the truth about it. It says in Titus about false Christians. They claim to be of God, but in deeds they don't show Christ. So, that's the issue here really is a spiritual issue. That mankind's greatest accomplishment is named after Lucifer. It's interestingly, it's in Revelation 9:11. It says that one of the names for Lucifer in Greek is Apollo, the great liar. And what how ironic with a fallen world that the most powerful nation claims to be the most righteous, kills the presidents, fake wars kill their soldiers, right? Fake moonlighting. The greatest accomplishment of man is a lie. My film starts out with the Tower of Babel. Jesus said to start a tower and to not finish it. You're calling yourself a fool. It was done to boast, to save face. We will build it to show off, is what they say in Genesis 6. Never finished. Then we show the Titanic with the headline that they put in print, the ship that God himself could not sink. And we know what happened there. And then Richard Nixon. When you had the president of Japan and the president of Germany and France there at the alongside, President Nixon doesn't show up because he's afraid the lie will unravel. He showed up for the next launch, which they got away with it. And he said, putting a man on the moon is second in greatness only to God making the universe. You see, faking the moon landing is a blasphemous thing. And in law, there's a law that says if a bank robbery or a homicide is committed, even though it's by one of your partners, you can be a part of that. And people were murdered. We just saw 15% of the Apollo astronauts were murdered. James Irwin was murdered. The Apollo 1 crew was murdered. Cyrus Eugene Akers said he murdered somebody. He murdered somebody. So you're part of that too, some way. And you come in how many percent of the Apollo crews were murdered? Well, they had quote fatal accidents all within a 24-month period. 15% of the Apollo crew and backup crews. And so if you have McDonald's, go through those incidents. Well, you can play the clip again. Let's remind you. So they show the pictures of the astronauts. Now, if I was, the owner from McDonald's, and 15% of my employees had fatal accidents within 24 months, I think the homicide police will be all over the place. And then the leading critic, Barron, he wrote a report to give to Congress about how they were a decade or more away from going to the moon instead of 2 years. The report disappeared, and he was found dead on a train crossing after he had received death threats. That was an old CIA trick for getting rid of forensic evidence before they had DNA testing. They kill them, put them on the train tracks, and then destroys all the evidence. So not only did they fake the moon landing, the federal government is using our salaries, a third of them, to deceive us and to pay the salaries of CIA agents who are killing our brothers and sisters who are trying to expose the moon landing from us. So all of the moon landings were fake. You said 20 when you walked in here, you remembered a conversation we had word for word 20 years ago, and you know that I'm the one who said we didn't go to the moon, and yet you've said at least 10 times since we've been here, you're surprised that that's what I'm saying. When Danny made it really clear, I didn't remember that conversation. It quoted me word for word. Well, anyway, I don't remember quoting you then that we did not land on the moon. You said that I called you up and said I have irrefutable proof that we didn't go to the moon. Danny called you up and said we're going to debate somebody who thinks we didn't go to the moon. And yet 10 times you've acted like you're surprised. You're just acting. And I'm sorry, there's no Nazi or criminal who ever turned themselves in. They act like a benevolent grandfather when they're guilty. None of them have confessed. None of them came forward, and they're still guilty. And you're in the same way. Buzz Aldrin said accidentally one too many times he didn't go to the moon. He was asked a few years ago, why have we not been back? He says, because we didn't go. And if we didn't go, we need to know why. And now that he's tripping over his tongue, they bring you out instead. Since I did Joe Rogan, so many people are being converted to the truth. And you're here to put out fires. Because if I climb Mount Everest and some guy wanted to debate me, I would not waste my time. You're here to put out all these fires of all these people saying it'll take multiple field trips to reach into the moon. Multiple people saying the radiation belts are dangerous and the technology to go through them hasn't been invented yet. The truth is coming out. What would happen if the truth came out? It would be a big embarrassment for the United States government, an embarrassment for you and all of the other surviving Apollo astronauts who built their reputations, hired as CEOs of companies for a lie. And that's the way that it is. We live in a fallen world, and people are expected to believe him on face value because he claimed to be a Christian, when Jesus himself said the majority of people who claim they're Christian are not saved. So if you were truly converted, you would repent, but you're not. So, repent of what? Of your lie, your lifelong lie. You're going to the moon. Obviously. So anyway, I have one last clip.
Wait a minute. You're saying that nobody landed on the moon?
You know that. I don't know why you're acting surprised.
That's what he says. Okay. So when did all the moon rocks come from?
You've asked that 4 times, so we've already covered that.
Okay, Bart, real quick. You said that 15% of the astronauts died within 24 months.
That's right.
Of Apollo 1.
Prior to the Apollo program, prior to the first launch to the moon.
Oh, they died prior to the first launch.
Correct.
Okay, so how
in my opinion, would not cooperate with the fraud like Gus Grissom.
So how when we ask the internet, we can say how many Apollo astronauts died period before Apollo 1.
That was research done by Fox News and the program Conspiracy Theory that we land on the moon. You can only see it at Sorrel.com. It's one of the clips available.
It says 24 months after. Steve, you would have to type in how many of the Apollo era astronauts died in accidents.
Well, I'm quoting Fox News.
I understand that, but I want to corroborate it with ChatGPT. I want to ask how many Apollo astronauts died in accidents before Apollo 1. 3.
Yeah, Fox News says there's more than that. They're including the backup crews as well.
Okay, well, how many Apollo astronauts and crew members or anybody involved in the Apollo program died before Apollo 1?
Apollo 1.
Again, that's Fox News.
11.
We have Betty Grissom and Scott Grissom saying,
ChatGPT is better than Fox News. I should be able to pull up the evidence.
well, again, how does it know Lincoln was the 16th president? It was true for him to say so. So it's not completely reliable. What is reliable is Betty Grissom and Scott Grissom, who told me he was Gus Grissom, their husband and father, was going to be the first man on the moon. He was a whistleblower at NASA to such a degree that he got Secret Service protection up until the day of his death. And they both say he was ordered by the CIA. So why is the CIA killing Apollo astronauts? Right? Or whistleblowers at NASA? That's not my opinion. That's the opinion of the dead man's relatives. Right? And then we have Cyrus Eugene Akers, who was there eyewitnessing the faking of the moon landing in 1968. Who says he killed a coworker.
Okay, so he was a security guy working at
The chief of security,
and you're including him in the 15%.
no. I guess you have to add that to it. They're talking about Apollo astronauts and backup crews.
Okay.
So I'm sure they know how to count.
How can we find this Fox thing online?
It's on my website on Sorrel.com.
How can we find it off of your website?
It's not available anywhere.
It's not available anywhere off your website.
Yeah. So again, I think Fox News knows how to count and divide on a computer. If they said it's 15%, I'm pretty sure it's 15%.
And I think you've said this before, if we faked Apollo 11, why wouldn't they just say, okay, we went to the moon, wash our hands of it? Why would we fake it 5 more times?
Because the government is greedy. My first military source who told me the missions were fake said it's all about the money. $250 billion in today's dollars. You go to the moon, when they only achieve Earth orbit, that means they can keep about 75% of that. Tens of billions of dollars. Oh, I guess what is 25% of 50 billion? That's what they spend, and they get 75% of it. Who knows what to go into Cambodia? Congress said you can't use funding to go into Cambodia. We know they did. Where did that money come from? The Apollo program. Just like now, they said you can't give technology to China, but they're doing it anyway. They're breaking their own laws, according to someone who works in the command center of the Chinese Space Agency. So if you believe in God, pray for the truth to come out. I pray for you. I have no animosity toward you at all. I might have done the same thing under your circumstances. I regularly pray for the astronauts, and I think it would be great if one of them came forward. The problem that the general is facing is more than one person alive associated with the Apollo program. If only one person claimed to have walked on the moon solo, they probably would have told the truth by now. But if he confesses, he's ruining the lives of other people.
Why would I lie that I walked on the moon?
For a number of reasons, because Kennedy made the most and it couldn't be done in to save face. Plus, it embezzled, a couple $100 billion, and the federal government already proved their arrogance. That's why, it just dawned on me that they went 6 times. They faked it 6 times. That's how arrogant the federal government is. They killed their own president, according to the dead man's relatives. They faked the beginning of a war to kill 58,000 of their own people. And they're ruthless.
What about the lunar reconnaissance orbiter that corroborated the landing sites?
Well, that's the NASA lunar reconnaissance. You're asking they fought to provide evidence that it's still the check.
Stephen, I sent you something about the lunar reconnaissance orbiter.
It was LRO is a University of Arizona, as I understand it.
Right. I was under the impression that it has nothing to do with NASA, that it was corroborated by another agency out of Germany. Yeah. Play this. Another everyday shout out to everyday astronaut.
The lunar reconnaissance orbiter was launched in 2009 and began mapping the surface of the moon as close as 35 kilometers from the surface. And guess what they found on the surface of the moon? That's right, the Apollo lunar landing sites. Well, actually, it's captured every human-made object, including the Soviet lunar rovers and crash sites and all sorts of incredible images. And these images have so much detail. You can clearly see the lunar lander descent stage. You can see footprints and rover tracks. But what's really cool about these images from the lunar reconnaissance orbiter is you can compare these 21st century photos to video and images taken during liftoff from the moon of these missions, and you can literally align them and confirm that they're identical. Let's take the liftoff of Apollo 16, for example. It has great contrast and it's easy to see lots of detail as it descends. Its picture orbiter also shows the descent stage and some footprints as well. So we can overlay an image shot from the lunar reconnaissance orbiter and compare them. And look, they're identical. Nothing has changed since there's no wind or atmosphere to disrupt the lunar soil. I just absolutely love.
How did they do that?
Well, they faked the picture. They already have a full body picture of Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin allegedly standing on the moon. That was filmed again in Air Force Base. So what is it to fake a little shadow or whatever and claim it went to the moon? Most of these things, a pixel is 30 feet across. 1 pixel is 30 feet across in these pictures. So they have crystal clear pictures of a guy standing on the moon. Again, we're asking for the Fox to provide evidence that you're stealing a ticket.
Sure. What is
Charlie, is there anything else that you would like to say to people, to my audience, to Bart's audience, that are on the fence about this and that think that some of Bart's points could be compelling or aren't convinced to go to the moon? What is your?
I think the evidence is overwhelming. We went to the moon. There's 600 pounds in moon rocks. They're totally different with the radiation history and things like that. There's pictures like LRO showing my rover, showing the descent stage on the moon, the footprints. There is other evidence such as that, but there's a lot of things that prove that we went to the moon, and I would, to me, the evidence is overwhelming that we really didn't go to the moon. We landed 6 times, and I think the photographs prove it all. And that if you're going to fake something, do it once and shut up. We kept going.
That's right, to make money from the taxpayers in the area.
Nobody made any money. NASA had a budget.
$50 billion. This is a lot of money. And if you only do her in piece like that.
Well, the CIA has a big budget, so everybody in the State Department has a big budget.
And the scientific methodology of preposterous claim like cold fusion has to be independently duplicated. No nation on Earth, including the United States, is able to repeat the moon landing. That's like saying we did cold fusion, but for some reason we can't do it 50 years later. We destroyed the technology.
We did six landings.
We claimed to do 6 landings.
Yeah. Okay.
Money. Right? So
I'm sorry. The rocks that we collected were different than the rocks that Neil Armstrong collected.
We should get those rocks in here and analyze them with an expert.
I think got arrested by the FBI. Is that 75-year-old woman?
Or is there anything that would possibly convince you that we didn't go to the moon?
Why you still believe it?
I'm saying, no, I know you didn't. I know you used to believe it. But I'm saying, is there any new evidence anyone can use your imagination? Is there any evidence that anyone can bring here to convince you that we did go and that your life's work has been futile?
Well, if you can put me on a rocket that they can't even build 50 years later.
So even if he brought it to the end and sent me to the moon,
We built it in our arms.
Well, if you postpone returning to the moon 10 times, presidents have said they're going to return to the moon in 5 years. 10 times.
I've heard that.
And yet they can't do it.
yes, that's
that was going to land there and verify, and NASA forbid it. So send me to the moon, send me to the Apollo 11 landing site. If I see the lunar lander there, I'll publicly say we didn't go to the moon. I've proved I've had an open mind. I went from being the biggest fan, worshiping a shrine in my house of Apollo 11 pictures, to being open-minded, and then gradually realizing they did indeed fake it. I mean, the guy who built it told me they faked it. And so I didn't want to believe it. I found that footage of them faking being halfway to the moon, and I had to admit it. They did fake it. That's why they can only go 1,000 of the distance today. That's why they can't go through the radiation belt. That's why they need the equivalent of 30 centrifugal to leave Earth orbit. That all falls into place. What we have is no independent press coverage. The word of 2 people who have top secret clearance and photographs that have already been clearly faked.
Want some whiskey in your water, sugar in your tea. Look all these crazy questions you're asking me. This is the craziest party I have ever seen. One of them likes I don't want to see. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun.
I'll stand by that.
I love it, Charlie. Well, hey, man, thank you so much for doing this. This has been a fascinating discussion. I learned a lot. Bart, thank you for your time and for making this happen. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how the public takes this. They will decide what they want to believe. But thank
Want
you.
some whiskey in your water,
Very fun.
sugar in your tea. Look all these crazy questions you're asking me. This is the craziest party that I've ever been. Don't tell me lights, I don't want to see. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun. Open up the window, just come over into this room. I'm covered in the smell of perfume. And a cigarette just smoking, it'll scare me half to death. Open up the window, come on, I can catch my breath. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun. Fun. That ain't the way to have fun. Sometimes.
Trump's America.
What is this bullshit? Dog, this guy sucks. He's the worst. This guy is the worst. Well, how did he do? Is it 4 out of 10? Really? He could have done better. I could have done better. How would you have done better? I'd been like, dog, look at the flag, right? Look at the footpads. Do the thing about the thing about. Did you see any shit going through your eyes? What happened to Fight a Good Kid?
Welcome back to 10 Minutes of Shop. Thanks for tuning in. As always, join the Patreon, join the Reddit, join the Discord. This week on Patreon, we watched Jeff Die, Hates Weapons. Also Kim Tony Guns. Oh my god! I had so much fun watching Jeff Die talk about how he likes women that I forgot that we watched.
Look at this athleticism, folks.
The second episode of Kill Tony. It's the second one, right?
Stretch. Oh, it's a mess today.
Yes. But anyways, I also actually, I think it now, so we've been talking a lot about this. September 20th.
Dog. Look at this move.
24 hours straight. We will have on such guests, hopefully, because as I said, they will. Right. Mark Harvey, potentially Brendan Walsh, Sean McCord, Alice Rickles, and maybe some other people. Oh, IDM. It doesn't matter. Podcast as well. Yeah, it's going to be 24 hours of George W. Bush. Yeah, Michael Irving, Jerry Jones. Yeah, and also everyone that's been on TV. But anyways, that's not why you're here today. Okay.
Yo, look at this pimp. The West Side. Gangsta.
I'm sure there's at least one cowboy that knows about us. I hate the Dallas Cowboys. I got it. Fuck you. But anyways, that's not why you're here. 10 minutes of shop to start the timer. Great question, Jack Donahue. No, we have not messaged Chin yet. What up, G-Red? What up, B-Red? Fred walking and calling me. She's okay. Oh, shit.
If you ever jump those hair equally between the both of you, then Cooley still balls and G.
I mean, that's so long that if we took both ours, I would still be bald. That's, yeah, probably.
You know what's fucked up, dude, is that you didn't put Jatardo.
Yeah, I mean, I put all the ones I can remember. Yeah,
You spin facts. All right, let's get to the Fighter and the Kids subreddit. That's what we're here for today.
Do you think Joe Rogan looks at Fight of the Kids subreddit? What?
So,
Got better shit to do. I'll fill him in on everything. Really? What would you say to him?
DJ Khaled was one of the people, yeah. It has like a bunch of different celebrities.
Hi. How are you? Hope you're living like a pimp.
It's the product that already has reviews about the changing lives. You want to read that review right there?
Dog, look at this move. Look at this athleticism.
I've since switched to using Rewind.
I gotta take a shit. Everybody knows it. And everybody knows I gotta take a shit. Really? Bored. Where is he? Sometimes bored's cool though. Really? Sometimes being bored, like when you're going to bed. But he's sick.
It's tough. You guys joke about how hard we work, but this is a tough gig.
Okay, what are you doing now? You could stand.
Podcasters are the last line of defense between the woke being and wall. That requires waking up at 4:34 in the morning, working all night, which is something I'm sure AC does. I don't know British people, their time difference is from some days. But yeah, he works just as hard as us. Hard guys, big soft guys.
Dan.
Hard and soft guys go work. That's the most protecting. Hard guys make podcasts. And times make for hard times where podcasting is the guys that are hard. Anytime you get to the hard in this cage, that's Kristen. Honestly, I quit. I think the third time I've seen it before grave riddle brain. Is it though? Brendan's IQ on full display as he crashes out on comedians and other podcasts goes for successful day page 345. I have a problem with everyone going on the podcast for 20 years on their own.
So yeah, everybody's good. So yeah, before I start speaking, from God today in discussion, just like everybody to like this page, creating should be good because if you want to share your ideas, you need to make a lot of sense and share your ideas with a lot of people. And like we do see, I know Phantom is a preacher. Julia, just say hello and introduce yourself, so we get everything started. Okay, because I also have a lot of this of cooking, I have a lot of this to see, I have a lot of this to ask. So yeah, let's get started, yeah.
Yes, sir. Love the energy, love the vibe, love that you have a lot of questions for me, and I will answer those questions to the best of my extent. Anyone down in the speaking session, if you want to come up and vibe, just let us know who you are, put a voice on your PFP. Be sure to smash the 100 like bubble. You're still here, you're still engaging, you're still active. Be sure to follow everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody will generally follow you back. And yeah, first question or first topic of the day, let's get it started, guys. Yo, anybody?
I'll be your first shiller today. Excellent. Before I do, I just want to make everybody aware that if you type into the Twitter search X spaces issues, they're having some site-wide outages. So if anybody has the issue, especially on iOS devices where the speakers are difficult to hear, they're cutting in and out. This isn't an individual's issue. This is site-wide. Generally, if you come up as a speaker, it seems like you're able to hear everybody, but many of the people in the audience may be experiencing some technical issues. So if you are, apologies in advance for that on behalf of X. I'm Rabbi ROTHSCHILD. If you don't know who I am, you will. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real life Truman Show. This is a real life Big Brother. This is a timeline and time capsule of human achievement. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase, content is king, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's #1 resource, and I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me a very influential person. I'm going viral, and when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all financially independent if you're not already. I want to ensure that you have generational wealth if you don't already, and I want you to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I'm unlike any influencer you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream nor two YouTube streams. I'm live on over 20 simultaneous YouTube streams 24 hours a day. You can view my life in 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling camera. If you want to check out these views, the links to my YouTube are in my profile. Additionally, you'll find a link to my YouTube streams in my pinned post. Also, in my pinned post, you're going to find a link to my link tree. I dare you to look at my link tree. Nobody dares you to look at their link tree, but I do because I have more social media than any person on earth. I have more content than any person on earth. You'll also find in my pin post a link to my Discord, discord.me/Rabbi. We have over 2,500 people in the community and grow larger every day. In addition to making you all rich and wanting to promote world peace, I want you to know that I want to help end world hunger through the use of technology, such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million, and one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the LifeStar program and, most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump Earth seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you're a reply guy, if you're a Web3 marketer, if you're a raider, you're a shiller, and you want a free mentor, coach, and friend, send me a follow. I will follow you back. Send me a DM. I will respond. I want you all to know that I am here to support you both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a positive person in your life. I'm here to have an optimistic view on the future. And most importantly, I want to give people hope. And with that, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to share. Woo!
Yes, guys, that is Rabbi. I hope I'm saying that right. Be sure to give him a follow, guys. Tap on his profile page. Scroll down, see what he's about. Join his community. I'm not saying you have to support him, but do your research. You know, ask questions, DM him, see what he's about. Ask, whatever it is, curiosity means. So, guys, all about supporting. And with that being said, with our next speaker. I honestly don't know who we have next, but I will let whoever raise their hands or decide to grab the mic and show yourself or your project. Let us know what you're building or what you are trying to accomplish in life, of course. And in the Web3 space.
So everybody's quiet now. I'm just gonna share my own part. The Web3 space for me has been crazy. It has been challenging also. There's sometimes when my first account, I really, I'm known, I'm still, and did extend that. I got to start grinding back and, started grinding and also getting again. And I did this thing, it's very, very heavy on me, seriously. See, because the thing is, we have to move to open source systems, not just you guys get active on socials, cross posting or just making original content for them, you go really far. You go to it's day into the community, or you can be in early. Y'all are early to treat, you have to be early to a lot of things different places. So coming through Caribbean. Rabbi, Charles, got his hair up.
Well, it isn't because of the other thing that this platform have, it's that Google can how do you name this? Google see them like take the things built there with attention. What I mean is for a strategy, it's important because Twitter it's whatever fast things that you can build. It's good for your communication, for your fast communication, but you need a strategy that shows how you are doing when you are not talking, when you are not short texting, when you are not live. You need to show so many times your shield your projects. Talk about this. Talk about all the verticals that you are talking to. Because what happens is most of the time it's like a plain explanation of things, and this is very it's too how to say this so many layers in this kind of projects that it's not just DGN, it's every project has so much things to do, and if we want to build something that is collaborative, we need to bring more people, bring more brains into your things, and I think this is awesome for this is to talk about right here, say, talk, and every platform that gives you this opportunity is important in those times.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming up here and sharing your advice. The Alpha. Okay, Rabbi, thank you for your patience. Good sir. Please go ahead.
Absolutely. I just want to give everyone an FYI before I share that Twitter is having some outages. If you type into the search, apparently this is more of an iOS issue, but for many of the speakers, many of the listeners, Twitter Spaces is cutting out for them. So if you're wondering why Twitter is having some issues, this is apparently a site-wide issue, not perhaps so much on Android. And also, if you come up as a speaker, then it's fine. Like when I was down as an audience member, I couldn't really hear anything, but I came up as a speaker, and now I can hear everything. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be here, Tree Gen. Shout out to your project. Everyone, make sure that you're following along with Tree Gen. It's an amazing project that's improving the world. I'm Rabbi Rothschild. If you don't know who I am, I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real life Truman Show, a real life Big Brother. This is a timeline and a time capsule of human achievement. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase content is king, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's #1 resource, and I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me a very influential individual. I'm going viral, and when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family all financially independent if you're not already. I want to ensure that you have generational wealth if you don't already, and I want you to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. phone. I'm unlike any influencer that you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream nor two YouTube streams. I'm live on over 20 simultaneous YouTube streams, 24 hours a day. You can watch my life in 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling camera. If you want to view the links to my YouTube streams, they are available in my profile. Additionally, they're in my pinned post. Also, in my pinned post, you're going to find a link to my link tree. I dare you to look at my link tree. No one dares you to look at their link tree, but I do because I have more social media than any person ever. I have more content than any person ever. You'll also find a link to my Discord, which is discord.me/rabbi. We have over 2,500 people in the community and grow larger every day. In addition to making you all wealthy and wanting to promote world peace, I want to help end world hunger through the use of technology such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million. And one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the LifeStar program and most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump earth seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you are a reply guy, if you're a Web3 marketer, you're a community manager, you're a raider, you're a shiller, and you want a free mentor, coach, and friend, send me a follow. I will follow you back. Send me a DM. I will respond. I want you all to know that I'm here to support you both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a positive person in your life. I'm here to have an optimistic view on the future. And most importantly, I want to give people hope. And with that, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to share.
Much of you, Rabbi, you got me. Daniel, you got me, Rabbi, you got to message each other. I'm sure there's a collaboration happening here in the text. I got to get out to the choral connecting today at 2 for the updates, and we're going to be choral live at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Okay, back to the usual schedule tomorrow. All right, we're just in the time zones. I'm going to group it up. Yeah, it's moving down.
No, it's just saying things.
Daniel. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do a full session tomorrow with Daniel. We're gonna do a mini grilling session, keeping everything that you got cooking and what we got collaborating upon. And getting up to Wi-Fi is probably the progress. Just that we do it without the work to make the factors.
Hawaiian meatballs and jalapenos. Hawaiian meatballs with sweet and sour sauce. Bitch, stay up with this. Damn, bitch.
Some whiskey in your water, sugar in your tea. What's all this crazy question they're asking me?
Bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Hello? Oh, hey, what's up, girl?
Look, Dave, I'm pregnant.
Are you sure it's mine?
It's yours.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Who's taught you to speak? Partially Dave Chappelle. Speak hood? What it do, nephew?
Oh, Hey, what's up, girl?
I'm pregnant.
Are you sure, man?
It's yours.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm flying to Chicago tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna need you to send me a ticket.
I'll fly you out.
Oh, baby. Yeah, Limousine picked me up at the baggage claim, so I already don't care money to get from the airport to your house.
Okay, sure thing.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro. I love you.
I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.
All right. I'm gonna go to work and tell everybody the good news tomorrow, and I'll see you in Chicago. Bye-bye.
Hey, everybody, got an announcement to make. Ding, 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 ding. I quit. Got a quick word with you. Kiss my ass, slap it around a little bit, and send it around. I quit.
Hey, what's happened to you?
Oh, sorry. It's not what's gotten into me. It's what's gotten into Oprah. I see, son. I'm rich, bitch. Hey. You know I never. Nobody ever listens to me around here. I'm not dangerous. At least I wasn't dangerous.
Morgan?
Guys, almost forgot. Remember your spirit.
Oh, it's great. I see you in Chicago.
I don't usually dress like this. I'm the hairdresser part time, but any chance to sing, you know?
She look all kind of good, don't she? Yeah. They shared a dream. I just want to entertain people and make a living, and nothing would stand in their way.
Everything still feels
Sucks.
scary. But if you're there with me, I am not afraid anymore.
You're my August night, my September morning, you're my crackle rosy. Songs on blue, ready to get your teen open Peter's thesis. Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. I'm playing with my fucking name, put some respect on my name. Y'all understand me? And y'all say my name, put some respect on it. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Nigga, when my name
I'm in the motherfucking suburbs with it. Hey, yo, Terry, what's going on? I'm in the motherfucking suburbs with it. Hey, yo, Terry, what's going on? I'm in the motherfucking suburbs.
the last couple months, if you guys been
Hey, if you want something to happen to you, Hey, if you want something to happen to you,
Damn, bitch.
I gave her a 20 and she didn't give me nothing.
Why don't she owe you $20?
$20 bill. I gave her a $20 bill.
For what?
For anything. I don't care. Whatever it's for, but she can give me my money back if she ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Okay, were you planning to buy some drugs
Yes, I
or something?
was.
What kind of drugs do you want to buy?
Rock.
Rock.
Yes, I was.
You gave her $20
I gave
back,
her $20. She gave me some plaster.
and now you want your $20 back
Yes, I did.
because she didn't supply you with crack cocaine.
Plus, if she shouldn't give me nothing, no plaster, she should have said no.
What's going on?
she come around here one day. Used to get some people that over there used to sell.
Yeah.
Sitting out there on the porch in some church. So she said, y'all have anything in the house? I said, no, we don't have nothing to sell. So she left around the corner. Then she come back 10 minutes later, hollering, give my money back. I said, no, you ain't got nothing from here. Don't disrespect my child. This is my child. I'm still trying to
I gave her a 20 and she didn't give me nothing.
Why did she owe you $20?
$20 bill. I gave her a $20 bill. For anything. I don't care. Whatever it's for, but she can give me my money back if she ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Okay, were you planning to buy some drugs?
No way.
I'm a
What kind of drugs do
prostitute.
you want to buy?
Rock.
Rock.
Yes, I was.
You gave her $20
I gave her
back,
$20. She gave me some plaster.
and now you want your $20 back
Yes, I did.
because she didn't supply you with crack cocaine.
Plus, if she shouldn't give me nothing, no plaster, she should have said no.
What's going on?
She come around me a while ago, you used to get some people that right over there used to sell. Yeah. We were sitting out on the porch in some church. So she said, "You want anything in the house?" I said, "No, but come on, I'm looking for some." So she left them around the corner. Then she come back 10 minutes later, hollering, "Give me my money back." I'm like, "No, you ain't got nothing from here. Don't disrespect my child. This is my child. I'm still trick. I'm a
I gave her a 20 and she didn't give me nothing.
Why did she owe you $20?
$20 bill. I gave her a $20 bill.
For what?
For anything. I don't care. Whatever it's for, but she can give me my money back if she ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Okay, were you planning to buy some drugs or something?
I'm just trying to understand the problem. I get in trouble because I leave my baby at the daycare. She's 5 months old, right? I left her there because every time I try to come over there and pick her up, she act like she don't want to come with me. And the daycare worker act like she love her so much, sound like a good foster mother to me. Take her. But the fact that she just sit there and just call the police and stuff, I went to jail and everything about this. I don't like my daughter, but you do. What's the problem? My daughter is 5 months old and she want to sit there and cry every fucking time she hungry and shit. Well, you could just tell me that you want another bottle or something, because I ain't popping I ain't popping that out. I don't know if I can say that whenever you start the camera, but say what you gotta say. Mexicans come into this country and they learn our language in 2 months. You've been here 5 months and you can't say nothing. All you can do is sit there and cry. You act like your daddy. And I always say, if I ever had a disabled child, I'm not gonna sit there. I can't deal with it. They gotta go. Somebody gotta help me out. So boom. Is something wrong with it, obviously, right? Is it obviously or obviously? Because I seen where how it was spelled, but it was like obviously, it was obviously. I can't get that, but I really think something wrong with it because of her daddy's side of the family. My family is very smart. They just steal all the time. And we lie, we cheat, and we basically just be out here HON. I'm just trying to understand the problem.
HON, obviously.
Are you not be tired? I was gonna say partial, but then you switch it up. Yeah, something.
Interesting thing about your life, tell us. What would we be intrigued to find out about you? 31 years of experience at being Keegan Carmichael, tell us.
I have a cast iron pan.
Do the other part, go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, it's cool because you gotta take care of it. Like, you have a cast iron pan, you have a responsibility, you know? Like a lot of girls now, they're dog moms, you know, not me. Like, I'm the father to a pan.
What else, Keegan? It's an interesting thing. This person is 8.
Billie Eilish dresses like she got her clothes stolen at the gym, so they gave her what they had in the lost and found bin.
Put some freaking clothes on, Casey Musgraves next spelled wrong. That outfit is not country. Yeah, kind of not. I just watched a muted performance of Cardi B, and that bitch just looks loud without any sound on it. Like, no, thank you. I look loud. I look loud. I'm loud.
Lizzo, what's passes and Happy Meals? 2 things that I imagine Lizzo has seen a lot of. Yeah, I'm a big bitch and I ride a bus. Where's yours?
That Chance the Rapper, more like Chance the worthless, spineless, soulless, purposeless, virtuous sellout. Nice Doritos commercial, you piece of There's people that don't like me. One time I went to this restaurant, it was kind of weird. I'm ordering so much, I said, I like to have, and right before I finish, he goes, chicken. I know, but how'd you know that? How did you know I was going to order chicken? I was like, well, buddies, no big secret below the Mason-Dixon line that blacks and chickens are quite fond of one another. So I was wondering, you know, what's going on, and then I'm like real upset. All these years I thought I liked chicken because it was delicious, and now I'm finding out it's genetic. I have no say in the matter. I like chicken. I'm scared to eat chicken in public. Well, I don't want like a white dude to see me get the wrong idea. I've eaten some chicken.
it. Just like it's in the encyclopedia.
I get a report that your son has been found in your basement.
That's my suggestion for the new special teams.
Yo, what up? How are you, Willie9158? How you living, pimp? Willie, can you hear me, big dog? Willie, go fuck yourself. Willie anyway. Everybody knows Willie's. Yo, Prodigy Progeny. Don't you have kids that have that name? Fuck no, bitch. I rock out with my cock out, baby. Why? Why? Nah. Yo! What up, Willie9158? How you living, pimp? Willie, big dog, I'm talking to you. Willie. Willie. Willie, can you hear me, big man? Did my internet go out, Willie? Yes, it did. Willie? Of all the fucking times that's gonna happen. What is that bullshit? It was just the worst. Stupid ass fucking shit. Just the worst. Alto horn bugle. Yo. Dog. Might have to get my hands on some large curd cottage cheese. Just Willie replied. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Come back. Please. Warning. Rabbi is a pimp. Dog, this motherfucker found all my shit. This motherfucker found all my shit. Sick, dog. Dog, come on back. Just Willie. Watch Willie just a trillionaire. Willie, get your ass back in here. Willie, get your ass back in here. He liked my reply. Please come back to the Discord, baby. Warning. Rabbi is a pimp. Sick, dog. I warned you motherfuckers I was a pimp because I'm a West Side gangster. You have a warning on your... Rabbi, you have a warning on your link tree that you're a pimp? Can't stop, won't stop, baby. Yo, dog. McNeese State. What you know about McNeese State? World peace. What are you discussing? Well, McNeese State just now, but really, huh? What are you discussing? I love how anybody who says anything to me on here, I repost them. I want everybody to know about these conversations. These are the best. Yo, baby. This shit's just sick. Yo. Space is a issue. Bitcoin talker. Take a bite. It's full cycle at home. Zombie network. Yo, there he is, dog. Fuck your couch. No one wanted to talk with you anyway. Westside. Really? Everybody wanted to talk with you. Get your ass back here, dog. Alright, what are we doing? What did you think of the Bart Sorrell interview? Well, dog, he was fucking debating a tree. That motherfucker was old as fuck. But I get it. All those guys are old as fuck anyway. Yo, dog. What up?
Big dog.
How you living, pimp?
What's going on?
Slanging dick like it's going out of style. My man, how old are you?
I'm 19, dude.
All right, and what year were you born?
Sorry?
And what year were you born? Go.
2006.
Yeah, that makes you 19. All right, dog, how'd you find out about me?
It was just a random Discord and I just joined this.
Okay, was the random Discord Ego World?
Yeah.
Did you holler?
Yeah.
Did you
I
holler?
don't know if you could tell that.
Yeah, dog, I can tell just by you. Just by you. You just seem like a
yeah.
You just seem like a dog who was prowling the ego world. Excellent.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right.
That place is sussy.
Oh, it's totally sussy.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. That's why I don't talk to anybody in there. I just let them look at me, and if they want to connect with me, they can come in here, but then I have to make sure they're 18. So, what's going on in ego world? Are there 0 e-girls in there?
Wait, let me check. I haven't been in there in a while.
Dog, there are exactly 0 e-girls in there.
Yeah, there's definitely none.
None. 0. Especially like like on a Wednesday morning, there are 0 e-girls. I know the one e-girl is. I think there are 2 e-girls actually who hang out in there. Not even like regularly, but I know one of them. She's cool. Um, and then the owner of the server. All right, big dog, you ready to hear what I do?
Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a call from someone else. I'll be back to hear you.
All right,
I will be back.
all right. That's what I like to hear, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on back, baby.
Amazing. Amazing. I love it.
Yeah, you're gonna love
Love your
this.
work.
Thank you, man.
See ya.
Peace. I sort of have to take a shit, but then again, it's 6'7". Why? Does that mean 6, 7 inches? I don't know. For poops or pee-pees, no one knows. What is this bullshit down here? This is the worst. Yo, there he is.
Going down in Funky Town.
Slinging dick like it's going out of style, son.
Alright.
So, who was on the phone?
Let's hear what you got.
Doug, who was on the phone?
That was my friend David.
How's David doing?
Talking about how he's moving.
Where's he moving?
I don't even know. I haven't really talked to him in a while.
All right, wouldn't that be something that you would discuss?
Sorry?
Wouldn't that be something that you would discuss? Like, hey, dog, you're moving. Where are you moving to, big man?
Oh, yeah, no, he's kind of being a little bit weird right now. think I need some new friends.
Oh yeah, no, for
I
sure.
don't really have any.
I could tell. Well, you're hanging out in Ego World. I could tell that.
Yeah, most of my friends are from Ego World.
I could tell that. All right, I'm Rabbi Rothschild. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real-life Truman Show, real-life Big Brother. This is a timeline and time capsule of human achievement. In 2019, The Economist, in the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase "content is king," and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history. And here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's number one resource. And I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me a very influential person. I'm going viral. And what I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family all financially independent if you're not already. I want to ensure that you have generational wealth if you don't already. And I want you to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. How does that sound, son?
That sounds amazing.
That's what I like to hear.
So you can make me rich or something.
100%. That's the plan.
How?
Well, it's really a four-pronged approach. So, one, I've been live streaming my life for more than 4 years, and I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever. And data is Earth's number one resource.
So that makes you pretty famous, right?
I mean, I've got 2,500 people in my Discord alone. How many people do you have in your Discord?
I got like 5.
Exactly. You know, okay, so if you
like
have...
I said, I don't really got that many friends.
No, I understand, but, okay, but, so you get it, Cole. It's hard to get people to join your Discord, like, really hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's so hard.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. I do understand that.
100%. Wow. In the last month, I've gained 2,000 followers on Twitter. I have 50,000 followers on Twitch. I have tens of thousands of followers on Instagram and combined on TikTok. So, I mean, maybe it could happen sooner than later.
I do have a serious question. Don't take this like rudely. How do you shower?
With water.
Like no, but like, do you just like leave the room or something?
Usually.
And then like, is there like a pause or you just don't shower?
No, I shower on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
So usually I just do from the
so
waist.
That could be like a little brag.
No, I shower on Instagram, so I'm live streaming it on Instagram.
Oh, you live stream your showers on Instagram?
100%, yeah. So usually it's from the waist up, but sometimes...
Well, they're OnlyFans.
Yeah, they rejected me twice, so F those people.
Dang it. Freak those guys, bro. I'm subbing from them.
Yeah, no big deal.
I'm subbing from the OnlyFans.
Okay, why do you sub on OnlyFans? Why don't
Ego World is empty, as I said.
Dude, why don't you just do what Kanye West does and what anybody smart does and just get all their free content, or get all that content for free on Reddit?
What's Reddit?
You don't know what Reddit is?
No.
Dog, Reddit is the front page of the internet. It's one of the most influential websites available. REDDIT.com.
Reddit.
Dog, I'm sure you've seen it like 1,000 times.
REDDIT.com. Oh wow, this seems pretty amazing.
Dog, it's the biggest forum in the world.
Wow, this thing is actually amazing. What?
Dog, where the fuck have you been, man?
Wait, do you go on this a lot?
Dog, I'm on that fucking website more than I'm on maybe any other website.
Wow. So you just like scroll on it?
Dog, all fucking day, and it's always new shit.
Oh. So it's like
it's where all
something new every day.
It's where all the memes are created. You can get
the memes, yeah.
Like all the
memes, as the young kids say.
Yeah, nobody calls it that. You can get.
Oh, nobody calls it.
Nobody cool calls it that. I knew a girl. I was a boss of an employee who she used to call it. Yeah. She used to call it memes, and then like it's memes.
Oh yeah, that's from an old meme though. I remember seeing that meme, and it was was like some girl saying, "Stop calling me a Mimi" or something.
Okay. So this girl was tight.
Yeah.
She was like 18 years old with a yellow Camaro. That was pretty sweet. She's like, yeah, my dad taught me that if I'm ever getting pulled over and I have anything that I'm doing wrong, that I should just take off because my car's going to be able to be faster than the police. And in order for the police to get a helicopter on you, they have to have two people who have confirmed you. And if they don't have two people confirming you, then they won't put a helicopter on you. It's like, wow, that's pretty sick information. All right, so yeah, so you put in this, dude, yeah. So you put in the search, and then whatever you want, whatever e-girl you want, you can find any of her shit. Now you might have to create an account to get like not safe for work stuff, but yeah, it's in the settings.
That's pretty cool.
Dog.
Well, I'm gonna go have some fun with this one.
Yeah, you knocked yourself out. You'll be back.
Alright, I'll be back.
Peace, big dog.
Yeah.
Peace. Warning, Rabbi is a pimp. Multiple 24/7 YouTube streams. More than 16, more than 18 songs. Dog, I'm so sick. Chill. Somebody should have a chill space that has like 1,000 people in it. Oh, that one did, and then it got bounced. Jolt. Jolt got rubbed. Chill and chill. Giveaways, engagement. I'm in on this bitch. Is there any sound going? What is this bullshit? Jingle Ball sucks. Worse.
Because as President Trump has said, it's the country that sent to us the terrorists. We are the terrorists. And when I had constantly been on our Reagan Congress, we had to pay attention to say, sometimes we pass on the gospel and say, I would not want you to break in. Lebanon, South Korea, when gospel is the highest profile. Why is this such a big deal? There are a few major corporations which is very different than the first church.
I love this shit. Seems that why no rabbit punches? Spinal cord and brainstem. Easy Rococo. Nobody's joining this thing. I wouldn't. I'd be like, this is the worst. This is all. He's doing okay. Who's the best person on Twitter? I am. I'm sick as fuck. Jollibee. $20,059. 2059. One day I'm gonna get 20,000 people, and it is gonna be a big fucking day in my life. Really? Really? Some bullshit. This bitch. Look at this move, folks.
It's a soft cup. Come on, man. I like just like Stephen Martin. It's a salty bitch, just how it can be. He's in this community. He's right. He's really soft people. I've been around for a while. Yeah, they was like legit comics on shit on the that's not true. He's like, doesn't want to do you. Oh, yeah. I was listening to a little bit more of that. I forget now which podcast went over it. But Leah talks about comedians. Really cared about herself and didn't get he felt her performance was awkward. Highlights to Paula after she kept interrupting him, making interviews on David said it made him very patient and free. Cyrus David felt his performance was over the top and didn't fit the show. Every time he appeared, I got awkward and dull. For Jenny McCarthy, she acted silly on purpose and stealing focus from the interview. David felt she didn't respect the film for five. David thought his humor was too one-dimensional, like reading lines. It made the interview go back to 6. Big Share, she came on too proud and didn't enjoy David. He said it killed the spark in the interview. 7. Tom Cruise. David felt he was too self-aware, always performing, not talking. The interview almost became his personal show, exhausting everyone. Miley Cyrus. David said she wasn't professional and had words. The performance often broke the interviews flow. Which guest surprised you most that David might hear that. What? There's when I'm out of town, I be tripping, I be all the way.
Favorite sketch of all time so far is like, what? On the Make Up My Story. I love the story behind that. That a writer saw that guy and said, oh, you can play.
Yeah, he emailed me and he was like, the subject was, it's a shame you haven't played this character. And I was like, ooh, opening it up, like, what's it going to be? And I definitely thought it'd be a woman. A bearded, curly hair.
I also, when you pull down your pants, hairy, jumping legs, it's great.
It was incredible. I mean, the makeup department is making that leg hair.
And how long do you have to wait until the right yes folks came on to play Jordan for different ticket, right?
Yeah. We waited, it was a few months, and it was the show before the season finale, so like...
You were sitting on it, you knew that this was what you're gonna wait for the right guy to come on.
Yeah.
I
don't think we pitched that one to him, because we were like, let's just write it and see what happens, but it went well at the table, and it came down.
Your favorite sketch of all time so far is when it was...
Round 45! My homeboy who actually told me about Tinder, what's up, Ray? He told me to get this like Pokemon app right here, so I went and got it. They got these cool characters like dinosaurs and ducks and shit.
This guy shows up and he starts calling the Pokemon by the wrong names. I don't know, just on purpose to patronize me, making fun of me. I don't know what his deal was. He called Bulbasaur.
That's Onion Turtle.
Geodude.
Punchy Rock.
Meow.
That cat with the long ass arms.
Ekans. He calls Piglet.
That's 4 shit right there.
Duck Trio.
That's 3-4 shit.
New Pikachu. Everybody knows Pikachu.
Oh yeah, that's Pikachu right there.
Colt Weepinbell.
Oh, that's almost a pair.
Weedle.
Hardy Wiener.
Beedrill.
Everybody know that's Big Dick B.
These don't even have dicks. It's a...
My homeboy.
I'd rather plant poison ivy plants in my anus before hearing another word about Kim Kardashian. Go ahead and do that. Please. I bet Zendaya's feet smell like bunny. Let's check, shall we? No, it smells like success to me.
Elizabeth Olsen has weird... It's true, I do.
Scarlett Johansson has the emotional range of a celery. I hate white people.
I bet Tom Holland is one of those whiteys who clap to play that.
If I said it once, I said it 600 times. Chris Pratt is still. Hashtag David Harbour. Hey, I'm ready to be punched in the face. Bring it. Bag.
I'd rather plant...
My wave machine can create enough energy to power most medium-sized homes with ease. Thank you, bitches.
I thought you was talking about something that can repair the condition. You know the hairstyles.
Fuck nasty, you are so dark. When you touch yourself, it's like black on black crime. My wave machine can create enough energy to power most medium-sized homes with ease. Thank you, bitches.
2020, y'all. And it's different than when it was 2016. The game has been updated. As you can tell, there's no spit being spit. It's not doing this much. 2020, y'all.
Rap songs.
To a rap song performance. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking insane in
What is the membrane?
Rap for 800. Completes the title of a notorious VIG
No
hit.
problem, baby. I need the first one.
9212. Shock G taught us the moves of this digital underground dance. Yes. 9469. Go Hammer, MC Hammer is the tune with its forward title.
Can't
You can't let someone like this. That's not what you got. The Beastie Boys. I can't stand it. I know you planned it. Listen, all y'all, it's a this.
Didn't he say something like
'90s.
My parents are from Iraq. Relax, they're not here.
Man, this girl's hot as fuck.
I grew up in. My parents are from Iraq. Relax, they're not here.
This girl's hot as fuck. Who's this bitch? Who's this bitch? Damn, she's hot as fuck. This girl is a knockout. Damn, bitch. This bitch can get it.
yeah, Bird is very bad. We watched both of his specials on the Patreon, and it actually got worse. It's rare
This
that the
bitch is
special
hot
gets
as
worse. There's only a few comedians that are gifted enough to make it that much worse. Actually, it's not rare. It often is worse. Not wise to that. All right, let's see here. So this is I think correlation.
Super hot. Who's this other bitch? Both these bitches are hot as fuck. This woman is so hot.
Not very popular right now. I've always wanted kids since I can remember, but I rejected the idea of marriage because my mom was forced into an arranged marriage at the age of 18. She's only ever been with my father, so I've always felt like I had to make up for trouble my mom never got.
Oh, you can get this girl.
And then they say your parents, well, they want you to have the life.
Damn, I gotta stop looking at this one. She's too hot. This bitch is hot as fuck. What is this bitch's name? Like, I could do that one time. That song sucks. I love you, always forever, closer together, every day. I will be with you, everything. I will be for you, I love you, always forever. I gotta take a sleep. I love you, always forever. I don't even know who sings that song. I love you, always forever. Donna Lewis? Who the fuck is that?
How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? I'll tell you when I have to sit. This is a guy that does not know how to help you. Yeah, I mean, Rampage is kind of a early impression. He himself is probably really into injuries, and then he's also a macho guy. You see him call his own son a bitch. Fucking old man with he's a showing voice show. Yeah, he's a divorce. That's not what you want as a dad. No. Watch out for your dad. He's such a good dad. He has to tell him to stop. Dad, I don't want another battery. I have so many. And I'm tired of getting all the Dad, I don't care if you're my friend's dad.
Always forever, me and God, come sit together everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will be for you. Are they still talking in this bullshit? This is the worst. This is the worst. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everything I will be for you. Always forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will be for you. I love you, always forever, near and far, closer together, everything I will be with you. Everything I will be for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will be for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will be for you. Say never, forever, never stop, never, forever, near and far, and always and everywhere. And every day you love, always and ever, here and stop, never, forever, here and far, and always and everywhere, and every.
Almost everything that Shop says as a Jew is something that, like, you can
That was so sick.
Should I even do it with him, or should we wait for the new guy?
That was so sick. Dog, they're playing some Jal Hoppy song. I don't even know what that means, but that bitch from Iraq is hot as fuck, and her friend from Austin is also hot as fuck. In case anybody's wondering, I went on the three with those bitches. Really? Oh, for sure. No doubt. Those bitches is hot as fuck, son. This is the worst fucking space I've ever been in. Please stop tagging me. Baby, I didn't tag you. The post has been deleted. Well, now I want to know what it is. Maybe it was hilarious. Maybe it was like, oh, this motherfucker is the sickest motherfucker of all season. Near and far, always and everywhere, and every day if I'm coming together. Yeah, messed up, never, forever. Near and far, and always everywhere, and everywhere. Shane, I bet Shane and I would be like second best friends in the world. We would just have everything in common. What wouldn't you have in common? What like things? Maybe in the future. Chill and Chill giveaway. Alpha Crypt. So value. Your next 1000x. Chill and Chill. Grow your followers. Everywhere and everywhere. Karaoke King 0000. Oh, okay. Everywhere and everywhere. Share real post, son. Sick. Thank him.
Damn, dude, that made me feel good. That brightened my mood. That's like, I feel like I just took some off. That's what's
You're born always and everywhere.
He's in the chat there.
I loved you always forever. Yeah, born everything. Everything I will do for you. I love you. I love that song. Really? You don't know the lyrics? Let's step on that up. That was ugly. You guys are
would have known someday they know what to make it Man Layman, I don't have the dolphin thing. Oh, I have no.
I love that woman.
What's my 7 digit? I don't even need that much sleep. I think my testosterone is fucking super high right now. No, it's high. It's high for a man. Okay. 975. 975. Yes. Holy shit. Last time I checked. 973. Yeah, because you care, you fucking just also, that's way too hot. That's actually way too hot. So 900 is crazy. So shut up. For anybody. I go with this rock. Can you not? I'm just like, you know what?
You're taking steroids, yeah. Shooting up steroids in the fucking T1 clubhouse. Oh my god, yeah, right. Yes, you're like, what are you risking your life for? Man. 1400, like he's over out.
Hey, we'll show you the realness, right? No, the realness. That's good. No, I don't like that you put governors on it, man.
Just the best part. Grant, I have no idea what either of those numbers mean. But if the way I took it is that Brian's saying it's unhealthy. So if that's the case, don't be steroids. Mama tries to say this to me.
If you Aja, you need to really just so just so you know, I keep saying, Aja, that wrestler, you're going to get nothing. You're dealing with a very young kid who has no savings, no endorsement deals, that doesn't have a fucking saying of what he's doing.
For attempted murder. It's like, when have you ever stopped from getting charged with attempted murder?
6.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how that works. That's like a criminal thing. It's not a civil thing. Yeah, if you try and murder somebody, the choice goes out the window. Damn, dude. This thing is great. And that is a David Chase kind of malapropism from The Sopranos. He's really, I've said it so many times, but he's really good at that shit. Yeah, I mean, you can't make it play without your goose eggs. Have you ever heard someone call nest egg goose egg other than him? I never thought that it would be a thing. Yeah, no, I didn't think it would exist until this clip happened. And now I'm like, what is next? We're running chop in the English language. I never thought of what a goose egg is. So that part makes sense. Yeah. Because they're birds.
Damn cruise.
Right? Just keeps our birds. It's a bird. It's a duck of birds. I'm not sure. I mean, if you don't know, I'm confident. That makes me feel good. I'm glad that you don't know. Let me just say that. Because yes, there we go. So then, if you thought I was stupid, suck on that.
You won't say that. No, I mean, it's sick. Like, this is so cool.
Okay, is this squirrel? I'm pretty sure they're not.
That was nice of that person, though.
Yeah, Crusade. Oh, yeah. Isn't that what they say? It's like, look at the scoreboard, you got a Crusade. You got a big 0.
Oh, shit. That sounds right. That sounds right. It doesn't even have 0. Look at the scoreboard. It doesn't even have 0 points.
The scoreboard. What do you think? If you had to guess what his next is, I'll probably think it's going to be.
I guess it depends on the topic. I'm nowhere near as good.
Say,
I'm not sure.
I love you.
Something like that.
Always
Do you
forever.
have something? Are you
Near and far.
trying to get the throne?
Closer together. Everything. Everywhere. I will be with you. Everything. I will do for you. You got almost
I don't know. We should just one of these things just look up sayings and mess them up on purpose.
Let's see what we got next. This is posted by Dandy Kaufman. It drives nuts.
Near and far, closer together. Everywhere, I will be with you. Everything, I will do for you. Warning, Rabbi is a pimp. I warned you, girl.
I feel like this drives you nuts.
My ankle pops like a motherfucker. Really? So sick. Founder mode, so flare, and fun. No one knows what that is. This guy sucks. It's the worst. All these people are terrible. Everything I will do for you. Never stop, never forever, never stop. All times and everywhere. Yeah, every. Dude, this shit sucks. Spaces issues. Listeners hit choppy audio on spaces include late Tuesday.
If you find yourself to be a lip cook, as Brenda would say, like me,
Repost.
Luke has a new political show out.
Post this.
New show alert. Check out Luke's political show.
I also have a new political show on this channel. Yeah.
I know this bitch.
It's called Gerardo.
Hot as fuck.
Gerardo BTQ.
Okay.
This girl is smoke show.
I just basically.
Never gonna follow me, but that is okay. Publicly funded journalist. Okay. Publicly funded journalist. What is that? Only extra. No blue check equals scammer. If you see one of mine with a blue check, that's the scammer. I'm all natural, baby. It's going to the top without the blue check mark. Sick. I don't pay for shit. Everywhere and everywhere. Never stop, never forever. Near and far and always and everywhere and everywhere. Near, far, closer together. Everywhere I will be with you. Everything I will do for you.
Who knows? You never really know. Change is like the stock.
Chill, closer together. Silent chill, closer together. And never stop, never together. Even part of the way, everywhere. Never stop, never forever. Even part always and everywhere and everywhere. Oh, Rabbi, that's really great when you slaughtered that song. Thanks, bitch. I love this woman.
I would like to show our numbers and they show their numbers, like if they just like push our numbers together and just compare to see like they have three votes.
She said there were Americans in your closet. So don't look.
Love this woman. Age is just a number.
BTS, free guys leaving. I mean, they basically already posted on their BTS list, and now they're saving their BTS. You want to see Jim get trumped out? Like, it's not going to show up on the front. He's fucking subreddit too. Like, there's no control. The making of Toontown. Rabbi, try that song, guys. It's hard to keep up with all the shit.
This is for the hardcore, this is for the fans, it's for the gays. Q&A's on there. We get 2 shows every month, ad-free. Ad-free. Listen, we're well away from ads. It's just the lay of the land now. Podcasting is
Yeah, so the Rogan.
It's the lay of the land. What do you say? Someone was here just so used to it. Why would you ever call something out that you do all the time, dude? You know, straws, chest hand, talking shit, and he's saying that they're gay. Yeah, this is not the straightest of the ambushers I've ever seen. I don't think this is gay. Brendan Child thinks it's gay. Maybe he thinks that straws are gay too. I mean, it's not. It doesn't mean anything. But if I were to rate, like, if there's a spectrum of like straight motions, this is straight. You're right. Yeah. Compared to like a sick tail, it's not really straight. I mean, more opportunity if it was sick tail. I wouldn't even have noticed this had he not said something about it. Then, like, but then I gotta like contort my hand to do this. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't come natural to me. That's when you start doing like bad things all the time and start talking like this to me, like for real though. My bad. He does so many stupid things in the fucking classic YouTube. All right, fam. We're here at my truck show and all this. All right, fam. We're outside this pizza restaurant. And this and this and doing all this stuff when he's yelling about he's going to make something else.
Never show you soon. There's so many more ads. Yeah, these companies got involved. It's just the way podcasting works. We're very familiar with the mass amounts of ads. So our idea is to launch a Patreon so you get ad-free shows. They'll be extended by 20 to 30 minutes, so you get bonus content. And then bonus content and 8 questions. And then Brian's been wrestling his ass off doing 8 questions, and then 20 to 30 minutes, so you get bonus content. And then bonus content and 8 questions, and then also Brian's been wrestling his ass off doing jiu-jitsu. Competition grappling. He's been doing it in order to beat me. To see if Brian can beat me on. Shut up. We're going to show how you counter. I'm going to show you how you counter that. We're live and see if your joint's paid off. We'll see how it goes from there. Fuck that. That's great. And then I'll do a tour of my cars, the studio, behind the scenes of the shop, all that stuff. That's every month. That bonus content. It's $5 a month. $5. It's 3 to 5 versus 5. $5. So skip one day at Starbucks, and then that covers you ad-free, buy a kid, bonus content. This is for awesome. Guys, the best. We should do a picture all the time. We should. Free guys leave. We can commit to it out here in Texas.
Me too, please.
Hold on.
morning, I make coffee, and I put coffee cake in here. I make my coffee cake. That might actually start to show that TV has a lot of different kinds of coffee cakes. It's like more than Josh can eat. Okay, let's see here. So that's out in the these are anonymous polls. So I didn't see anything. So you had to see the coffee cake. Yeah, have you subscribed? Are you in the poll? But I'm jealous of these subscribers. That's ridiculous. That's not. It's not important to me. Don't think for even a second. Please be honest. If you are, you don't doubt yourself in the comments. Listen, nobody knows. I'm my own man. Raja Jackson, let's see. Your child has been I still see that's actually the acting. That's such a hilarious
Michelle Williams, but she wasn't the only one who wanted to read it. Here's a peek at some of the other actors who auditioned to read.
Good impression.
Christmas was a horse.
Oh, that's the guy. Oh, that's what I did. Oh, yeah, that's guess what I am.
Ah!
Like, what's wrong with my earth? Oh my God! You could just see the dog. I was like fucking walking to Phoenix. I was just.
So now state you got to come to the restaurant. And at that time, it was a celebrity. Still is. You know what I'm saying? But you know what was it?
This isn't real.
So,
Stars.
niggas coming anyway. It's a saying.
I see all the sausages right now.
That was like artistic. Well done. This is the guy that has the website. Oh, you know what's weird? I was just thinking about that as I was playing. I still haven't got the damn website. I gotta go donate. Remind me of it. Yeah. That was, you can, it's funny with artists, you can tell it's their work. Yeah. And it's just, it's no different than a director. When a director's movies, you can kind of tell it's that there, it's shot. Like, you know, it's sort of, so you can say this has a movie. The TV, I guess, I wrote it interesting. From the stream, there's too many viewers. Thanks. Alright, let's see what we got next.
Yeah, today's one.
We're going to play a little bit of music while we wait for everybody to tap in.
What's going on, yeah, it's going to be lagging right now. Too many ads. Yeah, this stream needs more Adderall for sure. They're saying that the lag is caused by you need at least 5 people to subscribe to Patreon. I just got off the phone. I know you didn't see it, but that's because of the lag. I just got off the phone with the president of YouTube, and he said, "Hey, I'm telling you, don't kill me, all right? But you need to add 5 more Patreon subs by the end of the stream." I can't ask them to join Patreon to get the money. He said, "No, you got to do it." I said, "Fine, I'll do it." So just join Patreon right now. And even if it doesn't seem like that fixed the stream, it did. It fixed the stream.
Somebody joined. I think my
Yeah, it did. It fixed the stream as soon as you went to Patreon. Even if it seems like it did. That would be funny if there was a flood of people that were liking the stream. Oh my god, final like. Likes help, but we need the Patreon. Subbing on Patreon is what really fixed the stream. I feel like the only way to
Come on, motherfucker.
If it
Go,
went up to
bitch.
like 250 likes, then I think the stream would also be fixed. But not without the Patreon subs. You know, that shit.
Alright, well, good news is, after the fact, it's not as laggy, whatever it's on. So, this one's posted by an account. Mama has always been a nicotine pouch obliterated. Sometimes when the first time I watch it, I watch it,
noticed that I close it out. The other guy just I think like I'm like,
oh, why, dude? Just throw it on the ground.
he just threw it on the ground.
That's crazy.
Bro, you know he's doing
His job is to clean up that place.
not just on fire. So
That's right there. I wonder why it says wise guy. Why does it say that?
So far, start recording this right. Trying to pull the speakers right now. I think jams up here. I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm drinking now. Back up, bro. Might be in the point right now.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, we're doing good, bro. Got some egos. Getting men's club. We're still using those whitelist spots.
Bottles.
And we're excited to
Juice and nicotine pouch.
Better than throwing it on the ground.
The ground is sweet. Space.
You're littering
Slang dick like a pimp. This athleticism. Look at this move. This motherfucker's gonna.
How's it going, Clay? How you doing this morning? I'm doing good. Getting a little bit better. My fever is getting down. My voice is back. I'm doing so bad. I can drink preventative tea anymore. This is my work was cracking. I kind of can't sing yourself. That's all finished. I requested to copy out finish. I'm going to save your ears. The trend is easing the vortex. But it feels like it's back up again. It was good to say that. And I hope your morning is doing great now. It's done after we started. Being as having issues with EMS space this whole day, so I don't know what's going to happen. My analytics, the conversation tab ain't working. Try again, I can't see myself. Paul had the same issues in his space. See how he was. Excited Sessy's in the speakers, so I just sit and co-host again. Trent, did you want to see if you can say a few words real quick? We're getting those wins and not still. We are just continuing God is about something from fight from that season. We are down to the third year for sure. Every single day. The utility is coming fast. It's amping up. It's getting ready. It's just arriving fast. It's like I don't expect to have to get the microphone. Just to mental everything. That's what I do. 100%, 100%. Yeah, we got moving parts in the background. Things are coming. What's up, Trent? I just wanted to say that we have some amazing bits today, folks. Like, we have some amazing bits. If you go up on the big builder,
What is this, and how do I make the rest of my life about it?
What's wrong with your crazy question to ask me? This is the craziest party that could ever be. Turn on the lights, cause I don't want to see. Open up the window. Let some air to this room. I think I'm always choking for the smell of steam. And that cigarette you're smoking, I'm scared of him to death. Open up the window, so let me catch my breath.
just gonna say those people that hold the innocence and like you may not be after the events, those people are gonna be pretty damn good. I mean, you can see the team missing like I'm freaking socks and show my face. People know me on TikTok. People know my face like everywhere. So like I'm standing with my personal name without behind the project. I'm a 14 member. And these things are also very important. So like when you have a close team that like I can stand with their faces. Like
Warning. Rabbi is a Kim.
Everybody, I just want to say shout out to everybody who entered off the whitelist, man. We had a lot of people who came in, tapped in, got their 3 whitelists, or not their 3 whitelist bets, but their 3 whitelist bets, and then also got their 3 jackpots. If you do go on the dashboard, you can box the amount of whitelist wallets who have actually minted so far. So it's been good, man. It's been really good. It's awesome seeing the art on the timeline. Freaking love seeing all the new asset layers out there, bro. I feel like every day I see some of the doper pieces that are in the collection. So yeah, bullish, bro. A lot of people switch their PNPs. It's cool to see them out there in the wild. And we've got a lot more asset layers that are coming in. I don't know if you guys saw.
I was a little disappointed in my man. And the astronaut dude was fucking. Really, dude was adamant that he had been to the fucking moon, which is like, damn, that they fucking hypnotize you? I think they did.
There is an opportunity to get some of those one-on-one NFTs.
And he kept saying, what is it? Like, he said it 50 times.
Basically, the NFT is going to pay for itself. Well, I don't want to go into too much detail about that. If you are holding it, if you are staking it, you are going to start seeing those yields. So I'm just excited. I'm bullish on all the stuff that we've got rolling out. And I love that we're able to host some chill and chill spaces. Hopefully we can get some good projects up here. And,
fuck yeah, this is a bus private show.
Let's get it. Like we're working with everybody, so that's why we have to upgrade so many things so far. Shout out to C, Tree Fabs, the man, the myth, the legend. We have him, Steve, with representing souls and chain, and like is also the brand ambassador behind the team with their steps. He is also on the team, and he is also social chain. Like this is how interconnected we all are. It's not the competition, it's the things where like we're supporting each other, fans, and we're working in this, like in this space, like to set like better standards, like for everyone, we're just like pushing each other to stack these skill counts. But shout out to everyone that has stopped in the space. We're gonna listen to some music, fans. We're gonna put in the music, and meanwhile, you guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. Max engage with the purple film. Let's get it. 200 freaking comments before we get started, fans. Let's go. Max engage. Repost. Bullish repost. Find your friends. Let's get it. We set the trend. Let's get started.
Never stop, never, forever, near and far and always and everywhere. And every say and my name forever. Never stop, never, forever, near and far and always and everywhere.